sometimes I just want to let that song keep playing because it's just so easy to sing. Don't you all agree? All right, we're back to the Donna Show. Thank you, Tyler, for getting that song. All right, well, it is that special time of the show where we turn the tables over to our sponsors and we let them kind of take the reins. Again, it is Robin and Eric from We Sell Restaurants. How you guys doing this week?
We're doing great, Donna.
Good. Whoops, I'm trying to have microphone malfunctions here today. All right, so you told me something really funny on the commercial break.
I did. You know, we listen to the Donna Show religiously, whether we're on the show or not. And as we were driving over, we loved your idea about if you're having a dinner party, combine the two parties' names, and in our case, it's Robin and Eric, and then whatever that can spell that's food-related, bring it to the party. So you want to know what we're bringing?
So you did this in the car driving over here.
Yes.
So you put your names together. What foods could you pick from your names?
Well, actually, it depends. We're going to tell you what we have. We have rice.
Okay.
Corn. And brie.
Ooh, brie's a good one.
But now you got to give us a little guidance, because if you can use the letter E twice, we can also bring beer.
Oh, which is what Eric really wants to bring.
Yes, but it's your rules. It's your show.
Oh, I just got it out of the Food and Wine magazine as something cute to do for dinner parties.
I think it's a great idea. We're going to definitely go with it.
I like it. Well, what did you guys, want to dish about today? No pun intended.
Well, one thing Eric reminded us this week, we've had so many calls from buyers who say, I listen to you every week and we love the information that you share and we really want you to represent us. But, maybe another broker has something that we're interested in. Can you help?
Yeah, the perception is a lot of buyers think that if they work exclusively with We Sell Restaurants, then they will not access to other brokers in town or unlisted listings out there or opportunities, which is totally not true. We actually work with every broker in town. We get stuff from landlords. We get stuff from other brokers every single day, or we know what they have for sale. So you get access to actually even more than what you could find on your own on the internet. So actually, that is totally not true. You would have access to the same or even more than when you have on your own, but the best part is you have our expertise and our knowledge to help you.
I actually thought before I started learning from you guys from being here on the show, I thought the same thing. My perception was once you signed on with a broker that you were not quote unquote allowed by the contract to speak or work with any other brokers.
It depends on the type of representation you choose. Many times in this industry, what you're doing is signing a confidentiality agreement that's related to that single listing. And it doesn't mean that you're tied to that broker for every single listing in the market.
Really? That's how that works?
Yes.
So for just per that one property. Okay.
It's the same thing. I know we talked about that before, but I think it's so important. Again, landlords, they have a sign on the street, and you call them up. That person you call only represents the landlord. And you're not saving money by not using a broker, because the landlords, developers, or the property owner already have a set amount agreed upon for commission with these agents. So whether you have your person, the landlord representative makes twice as much money and doesn't represent you. So there is no more money. People say, well, if I use you, the landlord's going to charge me more money. That is totally 100% not true.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's a little business tidbit for you. And we want to congratulate, we have a wonderful client we've been working with that's really expanding a chain here in Atlanta.
Yeah, the Will family has taken over the Derbies. We talked about that a few months ago.
We did talk about the Derbies.
And they, holding true to their promises to expand the brand, so their fifth location is actually now under construction on the corner of King Road and Crossville in Roswell.
That's right in my backyard.
Yeah, and the public shopping center there, they've taken over the whole Tijuana Flats space. So if you see some
that's where it is. I was wondering what was going to go on.
There
in
you go. So you
space.
see a lot of a buzz around, people walking around. Now you know. So if you live in the Roswell area, guys, you know what's coming in there. There's going to be a Derbies, hopefully the next 60 days.
Tell them what a Derby is.
Derbies, it's a sports bar, Irish sports bar.
Irish sports bar, lots of fun.
Yes, and one of their unique things, they do allow smoking in there.
Oh, interesting.
So, but
how do they even do that?
It's legal. If you're 18 and over, you can allow smoking. The law in Georgia allows you to do that. So, so you can go there. So for those of you who like to smoke cigars, cigarettes, they will allow you smoking in there, so you can watch your favorite games. They have upgraded their menus. I know the brand's been around town for 35 years, but their menu is so good now, and they have such a good quality. Go give them a chance. If you live in Roswell, in the next 60, 90 days, they should be up and running.
Nice. All right, and everybody knows where that location is. What else?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, don't forget, you're joining us this Wednesday.
I am.
Yes, we're going to be at the Cisco Food Show, and we are can't wait to interact with all our friends at the Cisco Food System, who bring so many people to We Sell Restaurants to visit with us, and we are going to be doing giveaways all day for the Cisco reps. We're going to be doing a giveaway for the restaurant owners with you, Donna.
I know, that was in my notes to talk about. I'm going to be hanging out at your booth, and then I also have a sound handheld recorder, little production equipment handheld recorder microphone, and going to go around and be talking to a lot of the people there, a lot of the other restaurant industry people there, folks, chefs, and collecting a bunch of just different interesting things and coming back to put it all together for part of the show next week, which will include you guys. But also being at your booth, or being stationed at your booth, we are going to have a fishbowl.
Yes.
Which was your idea, Robin. I thought was genius. So all of you restaurant folk, listen up. If you come to our booth at the Cisco Food Show this upcoming Wednesday, which again is in College Park, you can come to our booth, put in your business card, and we are going to, on that day, and you don't have to be present to win, but on that day at the end of the show, we're going to go into the bowl and pick a lucky name, and you get to come on here to the Donna Show, and you get to have an interview and feature showcase just about you.
Absolutely. And our booth number is 906. It will be kind of at the end of the first row when you come into the Cisco Food Show.
906. Gotcha.
Yeah. Over 7,500 restaurateurs in the Georgia area, primarily Metro Atlanta area, have already confirmed registration.
Oh, this is a big deal.
Yes.
It's a big, big deal event.
Yes, and speaking of a big deal, we're also going to be selling our book there, which is called Appetite for Acquisition. And in addition, we are doing a signing and book sales at the Cobb Galleria for the Spring Book Show,
Nice.
which is going to be March 26th. That's in a few Saturdays from now. We'll talk about that coming up, but there's lots of opportunities for you to be able to purchase our book, which is Appetite for Acquisition. You can find it on our website. We're going to link it to your website. Our publisher has it available, and before long it'll be on Amazon and out in all the bookstores locally.
Appetite for Acquisition, pun intended.
Absolutely. And I want to talk about an idea I have, Donna. because
Okay. I like this idea.
You know, we are such foodies. We read everything we can about the restaurant industry. And in a recent edition of Nation's Restaurant News, they're talking about this concept that's sweeping the nation called a food hall. Do you know what that is?
Well, only because we were discussing it on the commercial break.
Okay, so let's tell Atlanta what a food hall is, because we all believe that we need one of these.
This is really cool.
Yes, some of the great chefs across the country have been establishing these in major cities, and there's not one in Atlanta yet. And it's like, think food court, upscale, combination, market, demo stage, and availability to buy product from a chef.
Take on food also.
It's almost like a chef-driven food court.
And that's
gourmet food
exactly
court.
what it is. And so Todd English, for example, has one called Todd English Food Court. I think it's like 5,500 square feet. He has like a wonderful station where you can go and get dumplings, another station you go get seafood, another that's a bakery. And it's not just you can sit there, eat, have this wonderful upscale dining experience, but in a large environment.
Mm-hmm.
You can also shop the market, take home fresh produce, take home
So it's a market too, as well as this food court idea theory.
take sauces
It's
home.
like a Chelsea market for anybody that's been to New York City. That's what it reminds me of, sort of.
So I'm on a mission to find somebody that wants to do it, and I have this perfect location in Atlanta, in a downtown area that I think would be ideal for this. So anyone that wants to pursue the idea of a food court needs to call me at We Sell Restaurants. You can find us online at WeSellRestaurants.com. You can call us at 404-513-5378. You can find us on Twitter at Sell Restaurants, or follow us on our blog.
Or find them through me, which again is thedonnashow.com. Eric, looks like you want to say one more thing.
Yes, if you want to buy Carvel ice cream for $50,000, call me as soon as you can.
As in the location.
Yes, not the whole thing, not the food, the actual business. Yes.
Not
Thank
the
you, Donna.
patents of the ice cream.
And that's a great idea that Eric had to throw that out there, because we have like multiple restaurants right now under $50,000. Can you imagine that?
Restaurants under $50,000 for sale right now at We Sell Restaurants. I've got to let you guys go. I got one more thing I have to cover before the end of the show, but thank you so much. Now, I don't think you're coming on next week, but I am going to have you covered with all of my little fun recording stuff from the actual event. And again, guys, come out to Cisco Food Show. And again, lastly, you can get all the We Sell Restaurants information from my website. All right, I promise you every single week we got to run through a very quick recipe. So today's recipe is actually, check this out, it is homemade ricotta cheese, and it is so easy. I got it out of the Food and Wine magazine. I will be putting it up on the What's Cooking Good Looking corner on the new website. So again, and I just wanted to preface this by saying, when I do my recipes on the show, I don't really expect you to sit there and be writing everything down. I have it on the website for you already, but I quickly walk through it because, again, you don't have the visual, so I want to paint that picture for you and just kind of show you how easy it is to pique your interest in your head for that recipe. And then you go to my website and you check it out, and then you go cook it, and then you write me and let me know how it goes. So today's is ricotta cheese, homemade. It is so simple. I couldn't even believe it when I saw it myself. And here's all the ingredients that you need. This is it. It is whole milk, heavy cream, salt, sugar, and that's it. I mean, really, could you get any more simple? Again, whole milk, heavy cream, salt, sugar, you're done. This recipe actually calls for a little lemon zest just to give it a kick. I like that. And it just simply says, in a small pan, you're going to heat your milk and your cream together, and then you're going to remove it from the heat, and you add your little lemon zest if you want to. Add your sugar, add your salt, and then check it out. All you do is pour this mixture into a strainer where you have a cheesecloth in the strainer, and you just let it sit there overnight. Done. And then the next day you go to it and you just press out any of the remaining liquid, and there you go. The ricotta is ready to eat right there on the spot. You can't get any easier than that. I'm super excited to try it myself. I'm going to be trying it tomorrow, so maybe I'll even have some pictures to put up on the website of either my failure or my success. We'll find out together. All right, guys, I have got to let you go, but I want to say a quick thank you again to We Sell Restaurants, and I want to say thank you to Herb Mesa, and thank you to Sal Grosso and Jessica Harper, who came on the show today. Go and check out her cookbook. It's called The Krabby Cook, and again, probably by Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to have some recipes from that cookbook up online as well, and some pictures so you can check it out for yourself. How much time we got?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right, really quickly, don't forget, come check us out at the Cisco Show. And my favorite food, that looks like it's about time for today. We are having a nice little restaurant run, so if you guys are anywhere in the Marietta Square area tonight, I'm going to be walking around all night long around Marietta Square, so come find me, come say hello. And my favorite foodies, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to God for blessing me with the show. I hope He's blessing each and every one of you. And now my favorite foodies, it is that time. And you know exactly what to do. Get up and go eat something. Buen provecho.